Okay. Ba 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 ba. We are running. Okay. Hi everyone. Oh, hang on. Let me move into position a little bit. I seem to be a little bit too close to the camera. Oh, Jack, thank you for the oh! You reached a year. Heck yeah. You finally got the gradient floppy disk. Excellent. Thank you so much, man. Also, for everyone else, I see Ticonderoga, I see Holiday, I see Sinsflow, Yosh, hey Rock, Peppermint Pony, Aqua. Oh shit, Aqua. Thank you for the drawing, by the way. The frog outfit, Cassie, was super duper cute. In the 90s room, yes, today I am in the 90s room, because I honestly could use something a little bit cozier and quiet today. Hey, Pear. Also, thank you for the Cassie Pear drawings. The Cassie Frog. Aqua Coffee and Pear both drew these really cute pictures of Cassie that, if you want to see them, they're on my Twitter. Love this VR room. Oh, thanks. It's, I've been in here before. This is actually something I made. It's part of the mall, so if I turn around, you can see that I'm actually just in like a room in the mall, so haha, I've tricked you. But actually not, because we are gonna hang out in here tonight. I got frogged, dude. Holy shit. Hey Cake, you doing good, man? I'm doing all right. I'm looking forward to doing tonight's Sunday Bunday. Honestly, Sunday Bunday is the best day of the week, and honestly, for me today, it's definitely the best time of day too. I'm very, very happy to see you all and hang out. I really appreciate you coming by and chilling. And yeah, we're just gonna hang out for a bit. It's gonna be a little bit more low key tonight, if that's okay. And Neko Spice has already thrown in the points to make my tits bigger, which I will do that. Also, if the music is a little loud, let me know. It looks loud. I'm trying this, I'm doing the instrumental of one of my favorite, like Midnight albums, but it seems like the instrumental audio mixing is a little loud. Hey Cake, today is my birthday, hoping for more Maggie art. Well, happy birthday, Solidus. As far as more Maggie nights go... Maggie nights, wow. Brain, blah, blah, blah. As far as more Maggie art goes, I do plan on it. I haven't really drawn in a while, though. TBH. Is this loud? You gotta let me know if it's loud, by the way. The second the music is too loud, I will turn that shit down. Cake's room is in a mall behind the wall of glass, so he can be displayed like an animal in the zoo. I wish I had like glass or something. Let me see. It's a little loud. I'll make it a little bit quieter. I apologize for that. Cause the first song was just so quiet, you know? I want there to be some music in the background. Okay. Also, hi kitty cat. Hang on, let me... Oh, I got a smaller. Let me do the visual, so let me make it fly. Like, oh, too close. Like, when you're just walking through the mall, you just see me just like... Hang on, can I, what's the closest I can get? You just see me, like, pushed up against the glass, like tits just spread out. Listen, if the zoo had ridiculously caked up men, I might have more of a reason to go. So let me get the camera back. The timid 90s bun in their natural habit. Timid? I'm not timid. I'm a bold man. What are you talking about? Also, we gotta hydrate. I'm sorry for missing that. The chat's just going by so quickly. So I could use a drink, actually. This room looks baller. Thank you. I actually want to remake it at some point to be kind of like its own world. Because I made this world, or I made this room while I was making everything else. So, while I wanted this room to be detailed and have a lot of stuff to look at and whatnot, it still is definitely part of the mall in the sense that, one, it's literally part of a much bigger, detailed world, and two, because of that, I wasn't able to put as much detail and, like, layout, right? So what I'd love to do at some point is to make it like a dedicated world with, like, a bit more detail, a bit more attention to stuff, like, maybe have it so that it's mostly stuff I've actually modeled, you know what I mean? But I think it serves its purposes for now. It's a very cozy kind of place to hang out. Normally it has its own music, but I'm like, yeah, I'll play my own music tonight. I would gladly buy you a battle pass so you can get Snake. He comes out in a few days. I actually think you have to unlock him. I think you have to do some missions and stuff to then, like, qualify to unlock him. I'm not entirely sure. Yo, the old room. Hi, BZ. Oh, hang on. My trackers are being goofy. Yeah, I felt like being here again tonight. Are you gonna do a stream of more people? Oh, you mean like a boys stream? I haven't done a boys stream in a while. I wasn't sure if people enjoyed those streams. I have some very funny friends, you know, like Princess Jones and stuff. So I have fun doing the boys streams, but I didn't know if you guys enjoyed them or not, so. Wait, you have to spend money even though there's no guarantee you get it? Again, hey, I'm not the source of info. When it comes to Fortnite and getting Snake, I literally I asked Nonary. I'm like, listen, when Snake comes out, can you help me get him? And because Nonary is obsessed with Fortnite, he's just like, yeah, of course. But I like him. You like the boys? You want to see the boys more often? Okay, I can arrange a friend Friday or something. Or maybe a Sunday Bunday I could have some friends over, who knows. I do, as you know, I do have many attractive friends, so. The only thing that's kind of annoying about streaming with the boys, and it's not the boys, I love the boys, obviously. It's the audio. The spatial audio is very strange. So, now it makes sense, because when you're in VR, obviously, you want things that are making noise over here to, you know, come through this ear, and also the other way, right? However, when you're streaming that, it's a little wonky for the audience because you're hearing what I hear, right? And in my context, it makes sense. But for people watching, it might be odd, you know what I mean? If there was a workaround for that, actually there probably is, and I'm just too lazy to figure it out. But if I can figure that out, if I can fix the audio, then I'll absolutely do another boys stream. I love doing the boys streams. They're very relaxing, actually, to hang out with my friends on stream. Thank you for letting me eat sushi off of you. It was Furry. Listen, man, you drew that. You're the one that drew that. That's how you asked to be paid. That's what you got. BZ drew an incredibly straight image of him eating sushi off of PB's back, naked, I might add. So if you wanna go to my Twitter, I unfortunately retweeted that. Also, you gotta buy the battle pass and then do the missions to get Snake. A necessary sacrifice. I will absolutely do that. I know that it's like a couple days, so. But for the time being, actually, I know it's goofy, but I'm sure you guys have seen some of the videos with, like, Guitar Hero, where it's got, like, PB and Fiji and Corey and Jones, you know? I posted a couple in the server, and I posted, like, one clip on Twitter. So, because of that, because Fiji behind my back did all this amazing work to get PB into Guitar Hero, like, I went ahead and got, like, a fucking adapter for my controller. So, Now, for context, I actually used to be a huge, big Guitar Hero boy, right? Like, literally obsessed with Guitar Hero. And I got 1 and 2 for Christmas with the guitar was from 2, and then my parents also got me 1. So that Christmas, that Christmas is up there with like the Wii Christmas, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure a lot of you had a Wii Christmas. It's up there. But anyways, so for years, basically through a lot of like middle school and high school, I was a big Guitar Hero boy, right? I played, I think the last one I played was like 5 or something, right? So, and you know, of course I fell off of it a bit. Who doesn't, right? So it turns out there's this whole community, and I knew that there were people that did it, but I never really looked into it. And it turns out there's this whole community of people who like mod Guitar Hero, specifically World Tour Definitive Edition, right? You can put your own characters in, you can put your own guitars in, and if you want to torture yourself, you can also do stages. But anyways, after Fiji re-rigged PB's face to like actually have mouth bones and move around and whatnot, I got to look at my ass for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, okay, I gotta play Guitar Hero again. And it's been fun. I am definitely not as good as I used to be, just being real. I used to be like one of those like fire in the flames kind of people, like on Expert, like, oh yeah, I did it. And now it feels like I'm experiencing physical therapy when I play Guitar Hero now. So, but I'm getting a little better every time I plug it in, you know? So, Guitar Hero 5 was a good one to drop off of. I barely remember it. That's the thing. Also, I see people mentioning Fruitiger Arrow. We'll get into that in a minute, because I got a whole bunch to say. But I bet Jomes had the same idea as the drummer from that animation. Jomes actually is my drummer in our little Guitar Hero band, so... Didn't you think PB singing Talk Dirty to Me was hot? It wasn't Talk Dirty to Me. It was... the very first video that Fiji showed me was Panama by Van Halen. And seeing PB do, like, the actual mocap of, like, fucking David Lee Roth was... okay, it was hot. It was really hot. Like, you can't get the jiggly bits to work in Guitar Hero's engine, sadly, but you can still, you know, get a good look, and that's good enough. Friggin' ads, bro, you're not subscribed? Oh my god. Could re-render that video and post it again. The problem with that, the thing is, I kind of do want to post the videos in, like, the server, because I can't really do it on Twitter, you know? And I definitely can't do it on YouTube. YouTube, I feel like they wouldn't like that. I don't know. How does YouTube handle Guitar Hero now? Do they just, like, mute it? Or do they just demonetize it? I don't know. Either way, I'm a little scared. I don't want to fuck with it, you know? Hello. Real Gen. Do people ever randomly join the Discord? I don't know. I don't ever actually see what's going on. I have a big pair of goggles on my head, so I actually can't look at the Discord right now. I do know that the Discord is always open. So if you type in, you know, Discord, I think there's a link actually below to the Discord if you want. So if you want to see those Guitar Hero videos, I could slap them in for you. Oh, sorry, I meant the VR server. VR server? Oh, no. See, whenever I stream, I am always in private instances. So I would have to actually let people in. And while I'm streaming, I almost never do. So, nope. It's just me. Also, hi, Azzy. There's so many people in the Discord now. How do you manage it? I ask Amp, to look at it for me. I didn't actually look at I looked at the Discord once today, and then I got extremely busy with, like, real life stuff. Like adult real life shit, you know what I mean? And not the fun kind of adult that involves boobs. The not fun kind of adult that involves finances, you know what I mean? So, wasn't much fun internet for me today, but I like to pop into the server and talk to people. It's super fun. We have a wonderful server. Good energy. What up, Cake? Guess what? Hands fucking suck to draw. They don't have to. The thing about drawing hands is that you have a pair to reference. And as soon as you just kind of do your best to draw your hands as they appear, hands don't become that hard at all. They're weird. They're definitely a complicated part to draw, but it's the easiest thing that you can look at and reference, so don't worry about it. I draw big-ass blocky hands, so I don't have to try as hard. True. Aqua Coffee's got them, got them Splatoon hands going on. But it looks good. They drew a really, really cute Cassie today, so. Hands suck more when I have to draw 4-finger creatures, though. I don't know, it's not so bad to draw hands. Honestly, if you kind of stop thinking about how hard it is to draw certain things, and you just kind of, like, try your best, it's really not so bad, you know? Because I used to be terrified of hands, right? Hands used to, like any beginner artist, hands used to be like this big intimidating thing, like, oh man, it's basically like drawing the rest of the body but contained into one part, and it's one of the most important parts of the body too, you know? Hands are very expressive and you can draw them in so many different ways. But really, you just stop thinking about it, you know? Just stop thinking about it, look at your hand, do the pose that you want, and try to do it. Try to break it down into shapes, you know? The hand is basically a cube that's kind of flat, and fingers are, I don't know, fingers. Hand jump scare. Gotcha. What if your OC was hand, man? Well, okay. I mean, I guess you'd get really good at drawing hands at that point. I will say, my biggest challenge for art, personally, is arms. Arms are just always hard for me. Like, and but I'll tell you the method of how to draw arms better. Draw the hand first, interacting or doing whatever, and then draw the arm to fill it in after. Because the arm will only go wherever the hand is going, you know what I mean? Fan Friday should be a thing. What's Fan Friday? What would that be? Oh, we get a bouncy. I got really surprised at the size of my tits again. Because the way I have the camera, it's just kind of in front of me like this, right? And normally when I look at myself, I have a mirror right behind me, right? So I can see myself in full body. So I get to see, like, the whole thing, how it looks. But I was looking at the camera, and I actually had the thought, like, oh, are my tits bigger than usual? Which is a thought that I keep having here and there, so I don't know, maybe I'm suffering from dementia or something, either way. But basically, the whole point is that look at how big my tits look. Like, seriously. Holy shit. I mean, they always look big, but for some reason today, something just hits right. I don't know. Just the euphoric reality check that you now have huge honkers. See, it's not like... It's not like a surprise that they're big, but it's also just like, damn, dude, I look fucking huge today. What's your opinion on text-to-speech? I do need to set that up at some point. I know a lot of streamers do that, but I'm a little worried about it not censoring things, because, like, if someone says something bad, can't they, like, ban you? I don't know. If I popped your boobs, would you have a sad SpongeBob face? I would, I'd probably just kill you. I don't think sadness would be the expression, the emotion. It would be, fatal intentions. Technicolor tits, my favorite. I haven't worn this shirt in forever, have I? I love this shirt, but it doesn't stand out as much. But I figured it might be a fun fit for the 90s room, you know? Would Maggie be Italian American? What? What on earth would... What? What a strange question. I've never actually thought about it. To be fair, I have no idea what the heritage of any of my weird little animal people are. I do know Cassie is Norwegian. That's about it. Cassie is very Norwegian by heritage. The rest of them, I have no fucking idea. They're animal people, so. Oh shit. Is Pear heading out? It's officially Monday for me. Oh, bye Pear. Thank you again for the drawing, by the way. Give us her entire family tree for the DNA. I'm not releasing that information. I can't give you Cassie's DNA so you can recreate her. If PB was playing Guitar Hero, what song would he be playing? Asking for a piece. Honestly, it comes down to two choices. Probably Cliffs of Dover from Guitar Hero 3, because that's my favorite. I'd have to say Cliffs of Dover is my favorite song in the entire series. And also, there's a song called Even Rats from Guitar Hero 1 that I really like. I imagine that PB would like chiller songs, technically. Did you know I used to be like a big fucking middle school metalhead person? And not like a real actual intelligent metalhead fan, but more like the whole like, yeah, everything's gotta be metal kind of aesthetic, you know? That was me. Oh, we have a bigger redeem. I will do that. Cake, you are a real one for liking Cliffs of Dover. Dude, Cliffs of Dover is it's a hard fucking song, but it's one of those songs that just feels good to pull off, you know, because it's a beautiful song, you know. It's like a perfect guitar song, I think. Metal, but okay, yeah, no, the metal thing. So here's the thing with me. When I was in middle school and learning to like new things, like any middle schooler would. I got really into Metalocalypse specifically. I don't know if you guys remember Metalocalypse, but it was a show on Adult Swim. And it was very funny for its time. It was very well done. It's by the same guy that made Home Movies. I'm sure you guys have seen it. Either way, I was fucking obsessed with that show. I would watch Adult Swim specifically to watch Metalocalypse. And because of that, I thought metal was the coolest fucking thing ever, right? Like, and I thought extremely random violence was also the funniest thing too. Which, weirdly enough, the older I get, the more sensitive I get to it, you know? I guess it's empathy or something. But, God, around that time, I remember when I got Guitar Hero, I was like, yeah, I want to do all the metal songs. And that is quite different now. Oh, bye, Kat. Thank you for stopping by. Somebody needs to get you get you a sub. Oh my goodness. But no, God, thinking about middle schooler me, I had a game called I think I talked about this once. I had a game called Drawn to Life, right? And I would just replace everything with like really edgy shit because I watched a lot of Metalocalypse. For example, Mystery G, thank you for giving her a gift sub. Oh, we gotta hydrate. Awesome. I have because I had a bit of caffeine earlier. I have half Blowhole Blast gamer subs and water because we're going light tonight. But yeah, when I was a little edgy 13, 14-year-old, playing Drawn to Life, it's like, oh, give the character a blaster. Of course, I give him a real gun. Oh, draw a random platform so they can jump up and reach a higher ledge. And of course, I made it random gore because I thought that was the funniest shit ever. Just a pile of, I don't know, indescribable gore. I don't know. I feel like everyone had a phase like that, right? Oh, and if it wasn't gore, it was making everything dicks. Everything was a penis. You haven't played Drawn to Life unless you've made every single thing that you can make in that game a dick. We had Penis Man, who every part of his body was a penis. The sword, of course, was a penis. The gun, oh, you better believe the gun was a penis. Oh man. I'm like a 30-year-old man, and imagining everything being cocks in Drawn to Life is making me laugh really hard. So goofy. But Drawn to Life was it was such like a, it's not a great game, but it's fun that you can draw stuff in it. But anyways, yeah, so I played Guitar Hero around that time. So that kind of definitely helped push me along the path of like, yeah, I want to be a metalhead and wear metal t-shirts and all that. And I still like some metal. It's kind of the opposite of my favorite. Oh god. Yeah, I used to also be one of those kids who was just like, man, I like everything but rap and country, which I think every 13-year-old is like, right? Well, at least it was back in the day. I think rap is like probably the main music genre now. Did I loop this? I forgot to loop it. No, I didn't. Or did I? Hang on. Haha, I did forget to loop it, but anyways, yeah, no, which is hilarious because I like rap way more than I like metal now. Like rap is something I regularly listen to, very ironically. Of course, you know, next to Vaporwave and stuff. Old Man Cake reminiscing about the past again. Listen, man, there's two things in these streams. There's me with my gigantic boy tits, and also reminiscing about old games, probably. Used to have that 13-year-old mindset, now hip-hop is my favorite. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people go through that. A lot of people are just like, yeah, I don't like rap. Rap is lame. And then you get older and you start listening to it. And it's like, oh no, this is actually fucking awesome. Because there's so much of it, you know. It's like any genre of music. There's so many different varieties. And music is like oatmeal. You know, there's something for everyone. You know? It's fun to make fun of the old until a few years ago when you become old. That's just the forever human experience, you know? But as long as you're nice to people and you don't act like a dickhead, it's all good. Oh! That's good, Muffin. I'm glad you're safe. Also, welcome. We got a bouncy? Okay, I can do a bouncy. Oatmeal. Yeah, well, to be fair, I was thinking of a quote that I heard. I don't remember who said it, but they said exercise is like oatmeal. You just kind of have to find what's right for you. I don't know. It also, but going back to rap, I guess it also didn't help that I wasn't really super allowed to listen to it. But, at least early on anyways. I'm gonna be real with you. I got all of my music from LimeWire. I don't know if you remember what LimeWire is, but I think by the time I started listening to music, I didn't buy a single CD or anything, because all the music I listened to was like my sister's. And then we had LimeWire, and I was like, oh, you can just have free music. Oh my god. That program fucks your computer in the ass, apparently. currently warming up lemon pepper wing. I'm happy you're enjoying that. Maybe I just haven't had good lemon pepper wings before. You know what it is? I have a pizza place that has the world's shittiest wings near me, and for a long time I thought that's what wings were like. Oh yeah, I remember when Cake wasn't allowed to listen to rap. He was told to listen to only bunny music. What is bunny music? What would count as bunny music? Would it just be something you like bounce to? Like, I mean, this isn't really bunny music, but humping music. What the fuck? Y'all are dirty. It's like penis music but bouncier. Dude, I don't know if it's safe to make penis music bouncier. I feel like that's a dangerous level of bounce. Music to thump your stompers. Okay, this stream is getting suspiciously furrier by the minute. We gotta tone down the furriness. Bunny music is just bunny scream. Oh, I don't want to listen to bunny screaming. I've been watching a lot of bunny videos lately, and sometimes they have random videos where people like pick up bunnies and just film them screaming, and I'm just like, oh man, let them go. Or maybe it's not furry enough. No furries in this chat. Nope. Not a single furry occurrence ever happens in this stream. There's a tag on your stream that says furry. No, that's wrong. That's not true. Look at me. Look at how human I am. You know what I mean? Look at how human my big, long rabbit ears are. Definitely not furry. Bunny music is just upbeat breakcore. I wonder if that would be any good. When I think of bouncy music, I think of like, what's it called? Like Moombathon or something? That's definitely bouncing music. Just because I want to press my face into huge bunny boy boobs doesn't make me furry at all. Fair. It makes you something, though. I can't say that that something is entirely straight, but you know what? No, it makes you extremely straight. What percentage of furry would PB fall into, though? Well, by whose measurement are we going by, you know? Because to one person I might be extremely furry, and to another person I'm barely furry. Oh my god, I can't speak tonight. Blah. I'm not a furry and I have proof I have no fursona. We're just gonna make you like a generic fursuit looking character, but give him like pencil colors. I think you're an even 50-50. I mean, probably. Like, it's my art style, so it's like cartoony anime, I guess. So, it's like a cartoon rabbit person that's anime-ish slightly. Cake, if each of your OCs were to fight Dracula, who would win and why? Well, what kind of Dracula are we dealing with? Are we dealing with like Castlevania Dracula, or are we dealing with like a more Bela Lugosi Dracula? You know what I mean? Cause Salt would win. Nosferatu. I'd be terrified of Nosferatu. Also, Holiday, thank you, man. Thank you for the 10 gift subs. Holy fuck. Holiday coming in with that generosity once again. I need to draw your fucking character. I have. Did you know that Holiday? All right, this is gonna be. This is gonna be maybe TMI. Did you know that Holiday has a little like a Sona character? It's like a bear. I didn't fucking know that. I had to ask Nonary. I was like, yo. So I actually have it on standby. I need to draw that man something. I swear. Thank you, Holiday. But Dracula. Let's see. I feel like Jam might win, but it would be kind of a struggle. PB would probably lose. PB's dead. PB is getting sucked. And Jam might win, but with a big struggle, like I just said. Maggie might win, but after like a whole big adventure. Maggie would also struggle. Salt would win. Pretty much everyone else might lose. So PB is gonna be a vampire. Bleh, I'm going to suck your nipples. Listen, that was in a completely non-sexual way. That was a that's just how he does it. That's something they don't tell you about Dracula, is that he actually sucks your nipples. It's kind of fucked up. Cassie would be like, "How do you do, fellow monster?" That's how she'd avoid fighting him. She'd just yank her head off and he'd be like, "Oh, you're one of me. Ho ho ho. Carry on." Because for some reason Cassie's in the middle of Transylvania, I guess. A very particular kind of vampire, most definitely. Listen, the man's got good... That's how Count Chocula gets his milk. Okay, Mirren Hart. That's actually the funniest thing that could be said for this. Oh, man. I feel like Cassie would win by tripping over her own hair and crushing Dracula to death. That'd be awesome! Does he just like burst into dust or something? Also, Spiker Boda, thank you. Woo, 13 months of supping this mega busty bunny. Hell yeah, brother. Thank you. Oh, you're at 13 months, too. That's more than a year! I still need to, like, fucking make you guys new icons, I swear. I know I say it for the past 6 streams. Is it just me, or did something sound on Cake's side? Sound? Well, I have music playing in the background. If Cassie was a vampire, she could suck my blood anytime. I don't even think she could reach you. I feel like she would struggle a little bit. Oh, we gotta hydrate. Thank you, Mush. I was a little thirsty, baby. I could use a drink. Yo, good luck with your wings, Muffin. Tell me how they are. She'd have to lift you up like a juice box. Cassie picks you up by one hand and just squeezes you like a Capri Sun. I swear Cassie's been drawn as a vampire before. I know that PB and Princess have. That's a bit I'm not gonna get into, but Jomes and I we constantly do a Dracula voice at each other. Oh. Sorry, something just happened in the chat that it was concerning me. Don't worry, Mabonk, you're okay. Cassie was a skeleton once. That's actually one of my favorite pictures of Cassie. I drew her as a skeleton with, like, punch balloon tits. And, I need to draw that again, but with way bigger balloon tits. Oh, no worries, Mabonk, you're all good. We all accidentally mistype from now and then. You know. Jomes has to be here for that. Yeah, no, I'd love to do another Halloween stream at some point with Jomes. We did a Halloween stream where we just, like, went around spooky worlds and stuff. Or was that the yeah, that was the night we showed off the pyro. You drew Cassie as Sans? Yes. Rabbit has a big booby vampire that uses a crazy straw to reach over hoop. I'm gonna have to ask him about that, because that sounds pretty cool. I love Rabid Cowolf's art. How's the tungsten cube enjoyer been lately, anyways? Oh, Jomes actually has been doing something really cool. He has the patience of a god. He's actually he's done a thing where, oh, you know what? Maybe I can't say it. Maybe it's a surprise. You know what? I'm gonna let him show it to you. He's been working on something kind of cute and cool, and I would rather he present it as opposed to me spoiling it. Jomes is building up power. Yep, Jomes is doing something cool. He's been showing us. We should keep it a secret. Yep, I stopped myself before doing it, so. I have returned. Hello. Welcome back. I'm gonna bounce for a second. I'm gonna do a free bounce. Hit the gritty? I don't know how to hit the gritty, bro. The only person I've ever seen hit the gritty was Nikocado Avocado. And you need to, like, see someone's feet or something, right? Hang on. Can I have it set to, like, auto level. I don't know. How do you hit the gritty? You just go, like... I have no fucking idea. Bro. Listen. The only dance that I know how to do, kind of, is the Pine Grove Shuffle. I'm not a dance man. Funny image to draw, sumo wrestling PB. Just a thought that came to me. Is he, like, the size of a sumo wrestler? Or, is it just him as a sumo? Because I'm going to assume it's the former, and I'm not drawing that. Cake, I've been noticing that people have different color names. Why is that? I believe it's mostly... Well, don't you get to, like, choose your own color? I know it's mostly just to differentiate people's name in the chat. Because if it was all the same color, that'd be really hard to keep track of. Does Cassie dance, though? I don't think she can. I feel like she would break the ground under her if she tried. Color is generally randomized. It's weird because some people are always the same color. Like, Ticonderoga is always the same color. Holiday is always, like, a orange-red. You know, Azzy's always purple. Hi, Quick. Happy Bunday to you, too. Username color tier list. Listen, it's less about the color of the username, and more so if you have a floppy disk next to your name. That's how you automatically are cooler. I set mine so it keeps it. Yeah, mine I think is pink whenever I type anywhere. Let me try real quick. I'll just pull up a little keyboard. So if I say hi, I believe my name will be pink. Yeah, I chose it to be pink. Because I'm a pink boy, and I love pink things. Every time I see the color pink, I start giggling and slapping my hands together. Which I was about to demonstrate, but I have VR things on, and I really don't want to slam them together. Oh, bigger. Ooh, we're getting to 20%. Hello. Hello, people just walking in. Cassie would just do, let's see. Cassie would just do a gentle sway with her arms dance thing. Just... Cassie just dances like a... Like a Bomb Rush Cyberpunk character that's waiting to be selected, where it's just like... Also, Mabok, thank you. 7 months, heck yeah. Let's do a wobble. We got a wobble. By the way, I do want to assure you, I do have new things coming for Avatar stuff. So I know that I've had the same outfits for a while and whatnot, which, you know, obviously we're gonna have them, but I will have more stuff made. So also I want to mention another thing. So if you've been a person in my streams for a while, you've probably noticed that lots of reoccurring subscriptions just don't fucking show up, right? Here, typically. This is where the new subs and stuff usually are, right? So, I've looked into it. I have no fucking idea how to fix it, because that is actually something on Stream Elements' end. Something, and I've tried making a new, like, profile and built it from the ground up. Same fucking problem. It shows subs, it does not show returning subs. It actually glitches out. So, unfortunately, I might have to turn that off just so that the random blank box doesn't show up. It does play the little noise, and I do try to acknowledge every single person that subscribes. So at least there's that, you know. At least it's coming from me. But unfortunately, that thing is something I cannot fix. At least not as of now. I don't know why it does that. Like, I actually sat down with Corey and and Lunar, and we just troubleshooted it. And it turns out it's something I can't fix. So I want to ask, how do I get the floppy disk next to my name? Do I got a sub? Jet Scroll, you have been coming to my streams and drawing my tits for like 2 years. Yes. That's how you get subscribers have the floppy disk. Core, yeah, purifier unit. That's when I say Corey, it's purifier unit. So Jet Scroll doesn't have internet. Oh, I'm so sorry. 12 months. My man just gave you a year. What the fuck? Thank you, Holiday. God, okay. Holy shit. Pacifier unit. That's me. Okay, pacifier unit is really fucking funny. That's like Corey's baby version. By the way, the song that's playing right now, the instrumental, is my favorite song in this album, known as Lost Boy. If you have not heard Kids by The Midnight, after the stream, go listen to that album. That album is so fucking goated, dude. Hands behind head, the best and sexiest pose. Was I doing it involuntarily? I wasn't even thinking. I almost never stand like this. I feel like Sora when I stand like this. Where it's like, what do you want to do today? Oh, I don't know. Got me. But I'm just stretching, I suppose. Hang on, we got a message that I have to argue, or not argue, to acknowledge. Can you please post in the Mario RPG poster? What the fuck? Wait. Zoom into the Mario. Well, see, the second I zoom into those posters, you're gonna understand just how like low res they are, just to keep this world not 500 megabytes. And I'll show it to you, and you'll be like, "Oh, it's so low res. Why?" And then I'll have to explain that. So you'll just have to look at it from here. Oh, we gotta hydrate. By Glacier Kitsune, thank you. Also, BZ. Oh, whoa! Ooh, I did not notice my trackers were that fucked up. But BZ just asked me my favorite cake flavor. So, there is a kind of cake that you can get. I don't know what the name is. It's like a chocolate spoon cake, right? Now, if you have a place called, do you guys have a place called McAllister's? I don't know if they still have that cake, but I remember first having that cake at McAllister's when I was a child, and you can just buy that cake randomly in places. And it's like this really rich, thick-ass spoon cake. And that cake is my favorite cake of all time. Easily. But, cheesecake is just the best. Cheesecake is easily my favorite. So, I would say, maybe it doesn't count as like a cake, but it's definitely my favorite cake, so. You're a thick-ass cake. True. Very true. That room is 100% a dream come true. Oh, yeah. I definitely wanted to capture that. I'll take auto level. I didn't have smoothing on the whole time. Holy shit, I'm just like making you guys nauseous. But yeah, for those of you who haven't seen this room, basically, oh, sorry, I keep grabbing my tits. So it's part of the mall, right? And if you go in here, I'll just show you around real quick. So a lot of you have already seen this, but you know, I'll show you again. There's a mirror right here, which I have up. Hello. A lot of this stuff is like models that already existed, or just stuff I made. But I wanted to really give you that feeling of like going to your friend's house and spending the night, or this is just your room. So we got like Gen 1 Pokemon cards that are all really rare or something. Bunch of Nintendo power. Sorry, you keep getting a good look at my cleavage. I'm like not meaning to do that. Just some random shit laying on the floor. Like, I would never have a room that looked like this, but in terms of being this messy. But it fits the vibe, so why not? Excuse me. Sorry, I can't stop burping. I'm really not meaning to. Let me put the camera a little bit closer to the chat. Oh shit, I completely missed the chat. Did I get a smaller? Alright. I guess we're not going past 10% tonight. Cake, your VHS shirt just reminded me of something crazy. Have you seen the TikToks of Gen Z/Alpha rediscovering older retro tech? I have. The fascination with older tech is probably never going to end, especially around this era. Because there's just, I don't know, it's so ingrained in like culture at this point that I feel like there's always going to be some kind of fascination with it. There's lots of colorful characters. There's just a lot of really fun, innocent vibes to it. It's a time before you were just constantly online, basically. Smaller redeem to make your boobs. I guess it's a little late. Sorry. But oh, I'll make my tits flex. Sure. I gotta go, but before I go, I need a kiss because I never got my boss smooch. All right. I don't know if it's appropriate for your boss to kiss you, but why not? Here you go. Mwah. There you go, BZ. Good luck with your stream. Playing fucking Shadow the Hedgehog or whatever you're doing. Bye, BZ. Wait, is Azzy leaving or is he coming back? Azzy's just getting food. Azzy's just getting food. But, anyways, yeah. I have seen a couple TikToks about it. Not any particularly obnoxious ones, just a couple ones here or there, which is just people being like, oh man, POV, you got transported back to the 90s, and it's just like, yeah, okay, you know? I haven't really seen any negativity of it. I'm sure it exists, but, you know. Funny enough, because today was tedious, I suppose. There was at one point where I have a Game Boy on my desk, right? Like my dad's old Game Boy, and the screen is all fucked up on the sides. I really need to get it fixed or something. But I didn't know what else to do, so I just picked up the Game Boy and I started playing Mario Land, right? Because it's just on my desk. I have it there because I love the Game Boy and it looks cool. But holding a Game Boy is fun. It's a very comfortable thing for like adult hands. It's just this big, chunky computer-looking thing. Actually playing like a real-ass game on a Game Boy is really goddamn hard. Especially, the more the game moves, the more uncomfortable it is to look at. Do you guys remember how fucking blurry that screen is? That's like everyone talks about how the color is, you know, like the green color is ugly and there's no backlight. And yeah, those are not great things. But the biggest problem is how goddamn blurry it is. And playing something like Tetris is fine, or Pokemon. But playing Mario Land on an original Game Boy is actually like eye-melting. And if I was a kid back in the day, I would have dealt with it. It would have just been like, yeah, cool. It gets worse when you accidentally hit the contrast adjust. Oh yeah, no. It gets, finding that sweet spot is so difficult on an old Game Boy. The Game Boy was old by the time I was, like, sentient. So, and I would play with it sometimes because it was cool, because my dad had Tetris and nothing else. But my first actual Game Boy was like a Game Boy Color. And I played a Game Boy Color recently, and as much as I love the form factor of a Game Boy Color, those are not really fun to play on, not gonna lie. The buttons don't feel as good as like a normal one. And I don't know, the screen, not having a light is just not great. It doesn't blur as much, luckily. Still not the best experience. The Game Boy Advance SP is still probably like the best of the official Game Boys just to play things on. Only fucked up thing is you can't play Kirby Tilt and Tumble without it reversing the controls. You had a Game Boy Pocket? Oh, dude, I love Game Boy Pockets. I've never held one before, but I think they're adorable. Like, I have an analog Pocket coming because I wanted basically like a final Game Boy, right? And I even designed a cool skin for it. I'll make a little video. I'll show it to you. But that'll be next month. So, however, I have been looking at a bunch of Game Boys, and like the Game Boy Pocket is just so goddamn cute. Like, and they come in all these different colors, and it's like that little happy medium between a Game Boy Color and a normal Game Boy, just aesthetically, you know? But with my... To illustrate what my hands look like, just because this is important, I have, like, these kind of long, delicate-looking hands, right? Like piano fingers. So, holding something small, like holding a normal Switch is uncomfortable to me. And holding, like, an old Game Boy that's not a brick is also a little uncomfortable. But did you actually hear of the 13-year-old boy that actually beat the original Tetris? Yeah, no, that was like a huge deal. Beating Tetris, he made it crash, right? Which no one's ever done. What an insane accomplishment. He didn't so much win at Tetris as, like, actually beat the game, you know what I mean? So it's super cool. Good job. What was his name? I wanna. He's never gonna see this, obviously. What was that kid's name? Because I wanna verbally congratulate him. It was a massive W. Oh yeah, absolutely. What are your top 3 favorite controllers? I will get to that in a second, because I think we've talked about that before. It was Blue Scuddy. Good job, Blue. You actually beat the shit out of Tetris, and that anchor lady can go fuck herself if she made fun of you for that. What a bitch. I don't know if she actually did, so maybe this is like a very extreme statement. But if she did, fuck her. You did a great job, man. Oh, we got a wobble. But anyways, the Game Boy Advance is really, really goddamn comfortable. I just wish it had a backlight, you know? Like, I held a Game Boy Advance recently, and I'm just like, you ever just feel a thing that melts into your hands and just becomes part of you? You know? Like, that's the Game Boy Advance, dude. It's got the best, like, L&R triggers. It's just, good. But nothing ever beats the feeling of, like, the vertical Game Boy aesthetically, you know? That's what a Game Boy looks like. So, she acted like he wasted all his time and told him to go outside. Kid did it to honor his... Did she get in trouble? She better have gotten in trouble for that, because that's, like, actually insulting. What the fuck? What a bitch. Alright. But we'll put her aside. Anyways, yeah, a worm light. Dude, okay, no. What I didn't have the worm light. I had the, you know those lights that, like, clip onto it? Like, you clip it on the top and there's, like, a magnifying glass with a light. That's what I had. And, like, I remember the first time getting a light for my Game Boy. I originally got it, my parents got me that so I could, like, play in the car and stuff. It wasn't fancy, because there was, like, a million different ones. I think the one I had specifically was for my Game Boy Advance 1, which I don't know if I still have those accessories. They might be in my closet somewhere, I'm not entirely sure. But, I remember when the SP came out, that was the... Kids don't understand how blessed they are. Or, you know what? Let me rephrase this to be a little bit more positive, right? The day that we, as children, got a video game system that lit up, like had a back screen, like, and I'm not, and for you weirdos who had a Game Gear, like, yeah, I get it, you have a back screen, but you can also play for 30 minutes, so, you know. But, anyways, the moment that we got like a backlit Game Boy and you could play video games in bed under the covers on a school night, shit was different, man. That hit so much harder than just normal video games. I still have my SP, good times. I need to get a new one at some point. It's definitely low priority. Like, I'd love to get back into collecting retro games, but it's definitely a money sink, and I have a lot more important things to re-up. Namely, one of my trackers that just is broken all the time for some reason. Oh, this one turned off. Okay. These little goofy guys, I swear. Hang on. We're gonna go ahead and recalibrate. One sec. T-pose! Okay. Alright, my feet are working again. Excellent. But yeah, sorry, that's just a thing you gotta do. For me, I got Mario and Luigi when the first DS, or when the first Game Boy Advance came out. But I remember when I got the SP, I think the first like big game that I played for the SP was the Link to the Past remake. Because that was the first time I'd ever played it, and I remember playing it in the car and in bed. I really liked that game. It's not my favorite Zelda game, but... Oh. Something about, someone mentioned something about... I pity this iPad kid generation. They'll be high ADHD with low critical thinking. Yeah, but that's a conversation for another time. It is true, though. That's like a genuine problem. Whoever made that isn't he. I recall seeing in the mall one vending machine that sold Game Boy Advance games. And they had... Wait, what? A vending machine that sold Game Boy Advance games? What reality do you live in, man? Because that's cool as fuck. DS was the go... Oh, yeah, no, the DS was insane back then. Now keep in mind, most of my scope is that I'm a Nintendo kid. So, obviously, I didn't grow up with, like, a PSP, so to me, getting a DS was, like, super impressive, right? And then I remember playing a PSP for a couple minutes, and I'm just like, wow, this is, like, really good graphics for a handheld. But either way, the DS was, like, really impressive to me as a kid. And I probably spent so much time playing the DS now that I think about it. That was the same Christmas that I got an iPod. That's around the same era as Guitar Hero. Holy shit. That's like a whole new thing. That's the 2000s. That's like the late 2000s. Mamma mia. You want to know what the first game I had on the DS was? And by the way, yes, I had one of those chunky-ass motherfuckers of a DS, right? And I don't care what Scott the Woz says. I like how that thing looks. Scott is wrong. He's never been more wrong in his life about that. He hates the fucking Silver DS, and he's incorrect. But the very first game I ever had on the DS was Spider-Man 2. And I remember it being this goofy, shitty side-scroller, but I never got past, like, maybe the 4th level. Because I don't even remember how far I got. I guess, like, I spent most of my time playing Mario 64 DS. Like, that was the big game I got for Christmas that year. But, which, you know, I know I've talked about comparisons and which one is better, and it's, you know, definitely the original in terms of control. But despite that, I did love that game when I was a kid. Spider-Man 2 DS stream went. Are you fucking serious? I don't know if it'd be any fun. That's the thing. It seems like it'd be kind of mid. I don't know. I miss Nintendo's brick era. Yeah, we're never getting that back again. honestly. You know what I miss? I miss the ability to just, like, I don't know, just kind of shove things in your pocket, you know? And I know that the Switch Lite exists for that very purpose, but it's not the same, you know? Like, as a kid, the Game Boy Advance, even the Game Boy Advance was small even back then, so you could, like, I had a little carrying case for it, but it was easy to, like, throw into a bag or something. Now it feels like if you are carrying the Switch around in any capacity, it's like you have to dedicate space to it, you know? You can't just have it there and then pull it out, you know? Super Mario World Advance stream win. Didn't I stream that? I know I streamed Super Mario World Advance at some point. I've streamed Mario World so many times in my career as a streamer. My what, going on my 3rd year as a streamer? I did. Well, I'll probably play it again at some point. You listen, if you're gonna be watching me, expect Super Mario World to be played at different parts. So now I've seen a few of you mention something and I have not acknowledged it. Oh, bye Jet Scroll. The Game Boy Micro is one of those weird little things that I've always kind of wanted, and I regret not getting one, specifically because the main version looks like a Famicom controller. That shit is so fucking cool. And real talk, a Game Boy Micro sounds like a really cool way to play games, like actually on a trip or something, you know? Hi Azzy, how is your food? We're talking about Game Boys now. Of course we are. What else would we be talking about in a room like this? You know what? I think there's actually a Game Boy right in front of me. There is! Hang on. Let's take it off. Yo, look at this. Look at what's in front of me, dude. Right there. We've been talking about it the whole time. Let me, Oh, you can see the, like, mall's reflection probe. Teehee. Set that. There we go. Wait, what were you guys looking at? I was just showing you a Game Boy. I wasn't doing anything inappropriate. I actually wasn't. Was I? Oh, you were Okay, I actually didn't mean to do that. Oops. I can't help it. I just look too good. I just want to show you a Game Boy, and then all you see is, you know. Damn. Oh well. Just appreciating the VHS, you know. Ah, dude, when I get some shit sorted out in my room, I can't wait to, like, have more space to put the VCR player that I bought. Because I bought one and I used it like a couple times and then just not in forever. Because I don't know, that's kind of the rough part about, like, old media now. Because it feels like in order to do certain things, I feel like I have to justify it by doing it on a computer, you know, in some way. And like, oh, I can show people this or whatever. But the pure joy of, like, popping a VHS into a player and it actually working is on a CRT, no doubt, because I have a Magnavox CRT, like right here, actually. That joy is something weird and inherent that I can't quite describe. Just looks good. I don't know. Have you played Mario Flash games back in the day? Oh, of course I did. When I found out about, like, Newgrounds when I was like 14 or so. Mario Flash games, looking at gamer webcomics and watching, like, Flash animations, that was just the main thing to do on the computer. Hey, Cake, you are a very pretty man. Thank you, Dorito Dragon. Oh, also buy Aqua Coffee. Sorry if you left and I missed you. Thank you again for the drawing. The sadness of rewatching DuckTales the movie till it wears out the VHS hits hard though. Oh, did you have a VHS that actually like died? I'm so sorry. I only have one surviving VHS tape. We used to have all the Disney movies and whatnot, but they ended up burning in a fire. So I lost all of my VHSs that I had as a kid, which was really sad. But this is now, it's like fate. I've told this story before, but a long time ago, maybe like at this point about a decade ago, we had this like massive fire, and it was really rough. It was a really awful year, and all of the stuff we had stored, a lot of like memory stuff, a lot of like valuable old stuff, and all my VHSs got burned, and it was super sad. But a couple months before that, I had this weird feeling, and I was like, something's So I went out and I found my VHSs, and I pulled out Mind's Eye. Now, if you don't know what Mind's Eye is, it's something I've talked about before. It is a showcase of early 3D animations put with really good like music, right? It's like actual in-period vaporwave, dude. They have a laser disc rip of it that you can watch on Archive. It's also on YouTube. I might stream it in the server sometime. I might stream it here. Honestly, we should watch Mind's Eye. That's something we should do. I don't think copyright will get mad at that. We'll watch Mind's Eye together at some point. But, anyways, I had this weird feeling, and I went out and I got the Mind's Eye VHS, and I put it in my room. And I'm like, I don't know why. This is just an important thing to me. It was one of my favorite videos growing up. And, I feel like I should have it, right? And then a couple months later, we had the huge fire, and we lost everything. But because I had saved Mind's Eye, that was the last thing left. So I literally saved Vaporwave from my childhood and kept it. And I still have that tape. And luckily, it hasn't worn out yet. I haven't actually... You know what? Yes, I did actually watch it. That was the first thing I tried when I got my VHS player. But, funny enough, now we've come full circle because, like, this might be a little embarrassing, but I've actually scoured the internet to find every form of Mind's Eye that exists, right? I bought the laser disc of it, I bought the CD, I bought the cassette, I bought the, there's this weird little format of tape that I don't know what it's called, but it's like, I don't know, you put it in a camera or something, but it's also Mind's Eye. I have almost every Mind's Eye physical thing in existence because I want to actually own it's like one of my favorite things of all times, and I want to own every piece of it, you know what I mean? It's literally why I am the way I am, you know what I mean? In terms of like Vaporwave and stuff, just being it. Hi Goomba, you are late, you're super late, but that's okay. Amp, no! Don't leave. If you gotta go, it's fine. Bye, Amp. Thank you for stopping by. Hang on, we got a couple of subs. Big Game Lancer, thank you. 15 months. My man is loyal, thank you. And of course, Goomba, 7 months, hell yeah. I appreciate the subs, yo. Did I just say yo? God, I used to say that. But he might be late, but he didn't miss BUNDAY. That's true. That's absolutely true. He's here, and that's what matters. And you know what? I'm fucking thirsty. I want a drink. Nobody has given me a drink in, like, forever. Oh, wait, hang on. The camera's, like, really high up. One sec. I gotta get a drink the proper way. Why are my hips not wiggling? There we go. It might be because my room is a little bit dim. I don't know. I need to get more lights. Sorry, my leg is kind of fucking up. Yep. Little messed up. That's okay. Yeah, I'm definitely getting like another floor light, honestly. If PB was a Pokemon, what would his movement be? I don't know a fucking thing about Pokemon, dude. Like the games. I was I loved the cartoon as a kid, but I am not a pro Pokemon guy. Not enough to like actually talk about it in depth. Cake should put PB's ass as an emoji, TBH, and Twitch. Ah, yes. So Twitch can immediately tell me not to. Twitch will just be like, nope, don't like this one. Which, by the way, I have to get partner before I can hit more, before I can get more emotes, I do need to hit partner, and I'm still affiliate. What the fuck, man? But you know what? I'm gonna ask again, because we're seeing steady growth, you know? We're seeing a little bit of growth, right? So, and with that little bit of growth, perhaps we can actually hit partner. Also, we have a new sub. What the heck? Snowy Eyes, thank you for the new sub, tier 1. Nice. That's not true. You can still add more emotes. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll look into it. I'm not sure. To be fair, I haven't added a new emote in a while. The last one I added was Misery, right? Marty VC, thank you. 2 months, nice. Very nice. Welcome back. It's good to see you. I'm messing, don't worry. What jokes are you making that I keep missing? What the fuck? You know what? I'm just gonna let it happen. Sometimes when I become a bit bigger as a streamer, I'm a little worried about how quickly the chat's gonna go. Like I'm wondering if it's gonna become unreadable, you know? How do people like Moist Critical deal with a fucking chat that goes like 60 million miles an hour, you know? I have no idea. Oh, I know you can. We should make more when my power comes back. I'm sorry, Corey. I'm sorry your power went out. Corey was helping me do some adult things today. And like I said, not anything sexy or cool with boobs, but like adults as in like serious things, like real life boring shit that's tedious. But his power went out like right after that. It sucked, bro. I think they have the chat on slow mode. I have it on slow mode and I miss stuff sometimes. Like I'll walk over here for a second to, you know, stick my ass in the air. I mean drink water. And all of a sudden I've missed a joke. Somebody, Ticonderoga, has made a joke that I've completely missed and I have to like scroll past, but better sexy, funny, and furry streams. Wait, what do you mean furry? There's nothing about this activity that's furry. Are you kidding me? What if someone thinks I'm serious, by the way? Like, what if I say, like, ew, furries, and then somebody actually clips that, and they're like, this guy hates furries! Because I feel like somebody would. I feel like somebody would. Also, I noticed something. I've been uploading things here and there to YouTube, right? And obviously more people are starting to see it, just a tiny bit, because I'm getting more comments that are along the lines of, what the fuck is this? Why are the tits so big? This has to be ironic. And then just people freaking out, and all I'm thinking is, you clicked the video. You're the one who's looking at it. You didn't have to. And because I actually don't get super, like, a ton of traction on YouTube, that means they had to go out of their way to look for it. So, who knows? And I feel like that's only going to escalate. Yes, the guy in the furry avatar saying they hate furries. What is furry about this? Absolutely nothing. Not a single animal trait. Big booby in my Christian YouTube recommend. I would love it if some like evangelical person told me to go find God. I'd frame that on my wall. They fear the cute bun because they are weak. See, they're not even upset that I'm a guy. That's the thing. Like, that used to be the thing, right? Because there were people who were just like, hang on. Wow, I just lost my train of thought. Literal first comment on your latest VOD upload. Yeah, there's no way this is on our... Yeah, no, there were people... Oh, I found it. Sorry. The brain wrinkle has been rediscovered. So... I used to get comments that were kind of, like, upset and weirded out by the fact that I'm like a dude, right? And people were just like, man, I hate it when dudes have female avatars. And I'm just like, female avatar. Okay. And then, of course, everyone would be like, oh, that's a guy. And I'm over here just like, yep, male, 100% boy. And, but now I just get boob comments. I get the same, like, lame, like, oh, man, your back must hurt comments, which are like, come on. Come on, man. Like... You gotta come up with a response that's not canned, you know? Have they not seen an MMO gamer? I don't know. I need to find more titty streamers. We need to form like a union of titty people, so that we can, like, I don't know, have some sort of space where it's just like, yep, we all have giant tits. I wish boobs existed IRL. You know, it turns out they actually do. Now, like this, not as often, but I guarantee you that boobs are real. I've touched a boob before, and let me tell you, they're pretty cool. The Boob Tube Collective. The only person that I can think of off the top of my head is there's a person named Ribbymoo. That she's a big titty streamer. She has a cow character, and she's pretty nice. I've hung out in her streams, and we've talked about Mario before. Boob tubers. We need to start calling them boob tubers. What is this boob conspiracy theory? Oh, you mean boobs existing? I mean, they do. But I should raid, well, Ribby always streams at a different time, so I haven't really been able to, but I should raid her at some point. She's cool. She mostly plays with Bubbles and Corgi. I went to one of her streams once, and I talked about, like, hey, you know what we should do? We should have, like, a Mario 64 thing where I play the DS one, and you play the original. Because we have the opposite opinion. She prefers the DS one, and I'm all about the original. But... she's online right now? Is she streaming? Well, if she's still on after, I'll go ahead and, like, raid her. I don't know if she'll be on, but you know, we gotta look out for other boob tubers, you know. Who is Ribby? Ribbymoo is another creator. Yo, Rock, thank you. 10 gift subs. Holy shit, man. Rock coming in here, busting out the generosity. Hell, I combined the word hell yeah and holy shit, and what came out of my mouth was nonsense. But I thank you, Rock. Thank you very much, man. I think I'll bounce for that. Also, because the song is really good. I also want to take a drink. I'm feeling a little thirsty, so let me just put the camera down. I know I have hydrate as a redeem, but like, come on. Also, I apologize if I start glitching out. We're in the future, but not in the most optimal version of it yet. Hey Cake, hope you're doing well. Hope you've been well. How are you doing today with stream? It's just a chill talking about shit stream. As it is. Because honestly, I needed a very chill stream. Oh yeah, no, it's cold as shit. I woke up today and I noticed it just felt like gloomy and dark, right? And it had been raining So I'm just like, okay, let me look outside. It's probably just nasty again. No, it's like the sky is dark gray and it's like a white snowstorm, right? Or like the beginnings of a snowstorm. So I go out into it for a second because there's something I gotta do, and it's just like a blizzard. And it's been cold as shit all day. Like even now, I have my little like space heater going, and my feet are freezing. But I want to know, where the fuck was this during Christmas, right? I don't know about some of you guys, but for me, Christmas was like in the 40s, and it was green and wet and sunny. It was like a spring day, and then all of a sudden, New Year's happens, and what do we get? We get blasted with winter. Winter is fucking late. Winter woke up from its nap a little too late. I was just like, oh, sorry, I missed it. Don't worry, I'm here now. Blast you with cold air and snow and ice, and it's like, you motherfucker. You missed it. This would have been cool like a month ago. Cold weather was always kind of around mid-January. It wasn't always. December used to be cold too, you know, until they just stopped doing that apparently. No more white Christmas, grr. Either way, it's cold as shit. My feet are frozen. I really should have worn like socks in real life. Like, I know I'm wearing socks as an avatar, but like, I'm gonna be just to be like super genuine and real with you right now. You want to know what I'm wearing? I'm wearing Freddy Fazbear pajama pants right now, jammy pants. It's Freddy Fazbear 1. The first one, and this motherfucker has no pockets. I can't carry my phone in them, but they're like my most comfortable pair of pajama pants, so it's all fucked up. Do you have thick layered socks? I should be wearing socks. I'm a dumbass. I should put on socks right now, actually. Hang on, you know what? Let's make this immersive. I have an idea. Let's, ooh, God. Whoa! Okay. Let's, for the sake of immersion, let's turn off the socks, right? Like, oh no, I gotta put on socks. So, let me see if I can find a pair of socks laying around. I know I have some, there's gotta be one on my bed, because I have this pile of clothes that I always move out of my chair. I'm gonna put on socks. I found 2 socks, but they're completely mismatched. This is also really hard with the head. Haha! I got him. I got a matching pair of socks, boys. This is the sock stream. Alright, let me go ahead and sit down for a second so I can put on my socks. Okay. I gotta be careful. You know what? Let's sit on my bed and do this. Because if the trackers no longer track, then we're seeing underboob. So, hang on, I gotta put my hands down for a sec. Alright, 1 sock. Where'd the other one go? Where'd the other one go? Ah! Oh, there it is. Haha. Yes, a matching sock. Excellent. Okay. They're not really thick socks, but they are socks, which is an improvement. Okay. Oh, I gotta pick up my hands. There we go. We are now socked. Whew! That already feels better. Still a little cold. Not gonna lie. Why is my air freshener off? 1 sec. Okay. I thought something was wrong. Okay. Excuse me. Back to normal. I think this is the first time I've seen the feet. You've never seen the feet? That's a lie. That has to be a lie. You've seen my feet. Multiple times. You had to have. Let me take the socks off real quick. That's what the bottom of my foot looks like. Cake, you should host like a VR chat avatar fashion where the people come onto a runway stage and maybe show their avatar and maybe there's a prize. That might be kind of fun. I might do that with like a Malkin thing, because we do have our own avatar base that me and Sayu made. So if we did something like that, it'd probably be with that avatar. Look at them Pete's. I know you weirdos want to look at them beans, and I don't blame you. Because bunny feet are kind of cute, but... Sorry, my hand was fucking up for a second there. Free feet sub now! Listen, if you wanna sub, I will... I'm not finishing this sentence. I'm not finishing the sentence. Beans! If I get a new avatar, I'm gonna have to keep the beans. I'm definitely keeping them. Holiday. Come on, man. Thank you. Thank you for the 10 more gift subs. Good God, my dude. I don't like feet, just to be clear. Okay, understandable. Mono. Mono is hands, not feet. Wait, hang on. You know what we should do? We did this last time, but we gotta do it again. We gotta do our like Tarzan like hand touch, right? I don't know if my hand is like slightly too small on your end, but like just pretend, just place your hand against mine and realize that we're cringe together. We're in this world full cringe mode, but at least we're cringe together and we're having a good time. Wow, PB has claws. Yeah, I have little nails. Tee hee hee hee. I think I'm gonna like take off the rings, honestly. Cause there was a period in time where I was wearing rings in real life, and they're not very comfortable. I don't know. They look good on PB, but I don't know. We'll see. Still bigger than yours. What, you mean like hands? I don't know, man. Meet me in real life and we'll see who has the bigger hands. I'll high five the shit out of you. Yeah, I find rings irritating after a while. Yeah, I don't know, it's just not... I like the way they look, but they just don't feel great to me. I like wrist stuff. Wrist stuff is really fun. But... PB pokes your eye out with his gremlin nails. I wouldn't poke your eye out. I would just, like... I don't know, accidentally, like... scratch a weird place. Like, I accidentally scratch your inner thigh. Just very slightly to the point where it's like, what the fu- huh? And, like, it doesn't break the skin, but it leaves, like, a little mark. You know, so it's like kind of itchy and you're like, oh, what the fuck? And it'll go away in like a day, but you're still annoyed about it. You know what big hands mean? Yes, it means it makes things easier to slap the shit out of. Opinion on the 90s Super Mario movie. We talked about this before. I feel like we talked about this before. But I like that movie quite a bit. It's a strange movie. It's an inconsistent movie. And it doesn't always know who it's for. But for a work of art where everyone suffered making it, I enjoy it, and it came out good. Cake, can you help me manifest my power to come back? Can I get some of that good bunny energy to not make it dark anymore? Okay. Alright, Corey, I'm gonna bring your power back, okay? I'm gonna bring it back right now. And if this doesn't work, then the energy of the universe is off. But I'm gonna do my power, bring your power back dance, okay? Ooh. 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 Alright, if that doesn't work, I don't know what'll work. Did it come back? Did your power come back, Corey? I'm waiting. I already hit the gritty. And by hit the gritty, I mean barely. I don't know how you hit the gritty, dude. I'll try it again. Twitch froze and I heard a loud ook. Ah, really? Well, that's why your power didn't come back on. The fucking stream fucked up. How do you do the gritty? I have no idea. You just kind of like... Wait, so it's like... foot... I don't know, man. I'm old. I don't know dances. The only dance I know is how to do a monkey dance. PB accidentally scratches you and you turn into one of him like a werewolf. I turn you into a busty boy. Wait, no. I'm gonna get swarmed. Don't make fun of my gritty. I told you I don't know how to do it. Do you know how to do the Mario though? Mario is just... Isn't doing the Mario just like... Da 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 da. Swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go do the Mario. Just like that. And you gotta do the stumble. That's very important. That's a dance I can do. You have to teleport around and then stumble. You gotta take one step and then again. Let's do the Mario. I want to watch that show again. Corey Jones and I used to watch that show like constantly. Like we would just have random nights in VR chat where we just put on the Super Show, and like and Rock was there too, but. I don't know, we've watched a lot of the same episodes. I kind of want to watch some new ones. Yeah, okay, Goomba, Sayu actually told me about that, because when we were watching it with Sayu, she mentioned she was really confused when they had, like, real-life Mario and Luigi in the intro. But they never showed those segments, which is really sad, because honestly, the live-action segments of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show is the best part. Like, the cartoon is fine. You know, it's fun, or weird, or sometimes horrible. But never that bad. But the live-action segments are incredibly charming, and if you've never seen them, I very highly recommend it. It's one of the best versions of Mario and Luigi there is. Yes, we were watching Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, which we gotta get back to that. That was fun. You ever see the part of the Super Show where Luigi tells Mario he has sauce in his shirt, and he sounds like he says, "Oh, fuck you, Luigi." That's literally the first episode. That's the first thing that happens, is Mario tells Luigi, "Fuck you," which I think he's saying thank you, but it's so weirdly audio leveled that it comes out as "fuck you." Cool room. Got any Glover? We're not playing Glover. I don't know if I have the mental capacity to play Glover. That game is hard as balls. That was one of those streams that I was done playing and I had to like lay down. Like, what a stressful motherfucker of a game. And it's a game from my childhood too, so I'm like super nostalgic for it. But I don't know, man. So there's some scrungliness in that game. It's not like a fun game. It's a game that you overcome. I hated the glass ball. You're not supposed to use the glass ball. The glass ball is the crystal, which is its main form. And the whole point is that that's what it actually looks like. And you only really use the glass ball for like maybe activating a switch or two. But otherwise, the glass, you don't ever use it. Can you do the Mario? I got an ad when you were asked earlier. Listen, there's a way that you can fix that. and make it so that you never miss me doing the Mario. And that's by subscribing to me, because it helps me out, and it makes it so that I can do teddy boy activities even more. You make the glass ball to make Glover scream. That's true. You take the crystal and you just bounce it like a basketball, shatter it, and he's just like, "Aah!" like pointing to it. Also, I'm really sorry about that noise. That was very annoying. But no. See. You want to know what the based thing to do in Glover is? You do the cheat code where you turn the ball into a super ball. And you never use any other ball, because that ball lets you jump higher, the ball itself is smaller, easier to maneuver. That's what a real Glover player does. Wow. Yeah. Also, Human Bean, thank you. 3 months, heck yeah, thank you for coming back. By the way, should we come up with like a term for like people that are subbed, you know? Because, you know, Bun Gang seems a little too generic, you know? Everyone has, like, the so-and-so gang, right? But I can't just be like, oh, hey, welcome to the bakery, you are all my little cupcakes. Like, I don't think I can say something like that. But we gotta come up with something, you know? I gotta have a little catchphrase or something to say when people sub. Bouncy Bun Boys? Not everyone is a Bouncy Bun Boy. I'm the Bouncy Bun Boy. Just call us cringe, it'll work. Anything but cupcakes, please. Oh, you're all my little cupcakes. Oh. Got sprinkles and icing, maybe a little candle that I can blow out. Ooh. Welcome to the bakery. Oh my god. I can't. Shoppers. So you're suggesting mall things. That's not a bad idea. But it has to be something like catchy. It has to be something smooth, you know? I know that was sarcasm, but it didn't sound half bad the first time. Calling you my little cupcakes? I don't know. It seems like something a different VTuber would do. Not me, though. Shoplifters? I'm not gonna call people that literally support me shoplifters. Cake really said meow for daddy. I did say that. I said that for, the Mario 3D, the Bowser's Fury stream. I wonder if I can meow right now, actually. I haven't meowed in like a day. I meowed yesterday. It's probably gonna come out weird, but like... Okay, nope, we got it. We got a meow. Okay, it's a little thick, little deep. Not my best meow, but it is a meow. Okay. Bunnies can meow? I can meow. This bunny meows. Go full 90s, call us hooligans. I feel like it's a reference to something. Like, I know that hooligan is a word for a mischievous child doing bad things, but, or teenagers, but what you might be referring to is something specific. I'm not entirely sure. Lord, we get spoiled for this stream. Free bounces and meowing. Anything for my little cupcakes. Oh. Okay, I gotta stop. It's sinking in a little bit more. Call us busties? That's not bad. I kind of like that. Busties. I gotta wash my ears out after that one. Oh, my little busties, my little cupcakes, my little sprinkles. I'm sorry. Call us what we are, degens. I mean, he's out of line, but he's right. We're actually pretty wholesome here. CDs. Oh, as soon as I say CDs, people are just gonna say CDs nuts. Like, that's the only joke that's gonna happen. My little fire alarm poolers, what the fuck? That's kind of funny. Oh my god, love you, Busty! We got 15 minutes left. This is the end. We're nearing the end of the stream. We're gonna get all the cringe out. Call me Cupcake again, and I'm going to stop being one. Ticonderoga, you were one of the first little cupcakes, dude. You were one of my first cupcakes. I think Busty's win. Busty's is funny. I like, but I don't know if I do it seriously, but I kind of want to. Just like a little bit. It's like, ooh, welcome to the Busty Brigade. Is it the Busty Brigade? Am I allowed to say that? We'll workshop it. Ain't nobody suggested Malkin? Well, I mean, that's what I am. And that's like an actual species. So you can get the avatar. Once you get the avatar, you do become a Malkin, but still. The Busters. Now, that implies something completely different, Mabonk. That implies a different action altogether, and I don't think I want to go into that territory. Although I know there's got to be someone, people who are here but not responding. There's got to be a couple Busters here and there. No, Corey. That's not what he means. Oh, we got a smaller. How big are my tits? I haven't messed with my tits in a second. Oh! They were only 10%. We did not get that big this stream. Busty's Bro Pie. I kind of like Bro Pie. Bro Pie is excellent. We're logging Bro Pie. We're keeping that in the lexicon of the stream. Bro Pie. The redeem was off. It can't be off. I didn't turn it off. Wait, really? I thought I turned it back on. I don't know. Bigger only had like 2 in stock. Oh, that's fine. I like the size I'm at tonight. It's been off. I'm so sorry. Alright, well. I'm gonna go back to like... We'll do a compromise. We'll do 15%. I was thinking maybe like floppies. Wait, that actually kind of works. Floppies? Oh, wait, see, in the context of Vaporwave, yes, it's like, oh, you're all your little floppies, but if I call you a floppy outside of the context of that, it's like, what the fuck? Ew, don't call me a floppy. Why are you calling me a floppy? Am I on a fucking sidewalk? Am I drying up in the sun? Like, I like it, but if I say it outside of the stream, people are gonna be like, what the fuck? It's kind of funny, though. We're gonna log that one. Call me a floppy right now. You know what? Time to air. You're my little floppy, dude. You're my little floppy disk. I'm gonna put you into a computer and overwrite you. I'm gonna put Doom on you, bro. We're out here flopping. That movement doesn't quite work when your tits are this big. Are we floppy disk or hard drives? Well, I mean, you're floppy disk, you know. And then, although eventually a lot of you won't be floppy disk anymore, you'll be CDs, because I have to make another tier of subs, which I know I keep saying I have to, but I'm playing Guitar Hero, you know. I'm just busy, you know. Corey's like, but I'm a cat. The same man that hears the word bust and he's like, oh, Mega Man. Wear your little skibbity champs. That's not in character for me to mention skibbity toilet in any way. That's the first meme or whatever that is where you ever, some of you will experience this. Actually, you all will. You're human beings, I imagine, that age, I imagine. So you are going to hit that point one day where you're going to see a meme and you're going to realize that you're old. You're going to be like, yep, I'm an adult. And Skibbity Toilet was officially that moment for me. right? And I know it's been a thing for a long time, but it suddenly got popular or whatever. I don't even know if it's still popular. Will you be the Riz for me? Yeah, we're not doing that again. We already did a whole bunch of that. Skibbity toilets is at least okay. Listen, okay, we're putting the skibbity toilet stuff away. Gilf PB. Oh, Grandpa, I'd like to fuck. Oh man, I'm gonna be a weird looking old guy. The Gen Alpha slang makes me want to break out the whiskey. You look like Rich Evans from Red Letter Media. That was kind of me. Cake, turn off the Nintendo 64. You're burning up the Mario cartridge. Oh, no, it's fine. I'll get around to it. I got 28 stars. You know, I've got plenty more to get. Hi, Cake. I just woke up. You were very late. There's 9 minutes left in the stream. Well, I hope your nap was good, and I hope you had an excellent Sunday. Sorry, when I hear anything Gen Alpha related, my mind rots quickly. Yeah, I mean, same. I'm like a millennial, so even hearing when I first heard Gen Z stuff, I'm just like, oh, okay, this is. Then again, Gen Z stuff was literally just repackaged millennial stuff, just like made a little faster, honestly. Gen Alpha stuff is like actual brain rot, though. PB son walks. Why? Okay. What is it with you and assuming I'm having I'm never having fucking children, dude. I assume Gen Alpha doesn't exist. Oh, they do. They're basically this generation of children. They're not all terrible. Like my niece is a very smart little person, and she does like play on her tablet and stuff a lot. But she's like also normal, you know? She's not an iPad kid. So kids are largely the same. They just are constantly simulated now. Cinnabon. So I know someone's taking that. But if I was a different kind of bunny, Cinnabon would be really cute, actually. Okay, we're pushing this aside. We're pushing the Gen Z, Gen Alpha thing, because we end up talking about it all the time. And it's like, I don't know. We got like 8 minutes left. We can talk about something else. PB will have no children due to attracting men. Yeah, I guess. You're not wrong. Cinnamon cake model win. What would... Would I just have like brown hair or something? That'd be kind of cute. Like different material swaps, but I like having vaporwave hair. I like being all pink and blue. That's true. Obviously, that's true, Corey. I know. I have plenty of PB fans from all over the spectrum, so I'm well aware of that. And you know what? I've met so many people, even in real life, like at MFF, who come up to me and talk to me about stuff like this, and it makes me really happy. It's always super cool. Evil PB be like, I hate vaporwave. I hate vaporwave, dude. I hate ambient music. It's so boring and lame. Ew. I don't actually hate any kind of music. Like, I was thinking about that. Wait, you know what? Nope, there is a genre of music I don't like. I don't know what you call it, but it's blonde lady with an acoustic guitar. And I'm not hating on it, but I would have to say out of all of the genres of music, that's probably my least favorite. Like, I don't know. And it's not even folk music or country music specifically, it's that, like, particular genre of blonde lady playing an acoustic guitar. Hippie music. Hippie music isn't bad! Taylor Swift is more like... She's like pop country. I don't know what Taylor Swift sounds like. What's a famous song Taylor Swift did? Like, real talk. Cruel Summer. That wasn't Taylor Swift, you goofball. I don't know. I don't know any Taylor Swift songs. Firework. Wait, that was a Taylor Swift song? She did Firework? That's not Taylor Swift. Is it? No. No, it's not. That can't be. I thought that was someone else. Yeah, it's Katy Perry. Okay, yeah, I knew it wasn't. DK rap Taylor Swift. Yeah, I knew that wasn't her. Well, then what did Taylor Swift do? Why is she famous? What song has she done? Taylor Swift did Shake It Off. Don't know it. Taylor Swift made Out of the Woods. Also don't know it. Cruel Summer is not Taylor Swift. Cruel Summer is like an older song from like the 80s. My bad, I know nothing about T-Swizzle. You know, Shake It Off, Shake It Off. Nope, never heard of it. It's not a real song. I don't know any Taylor Swift songs. I know like one Kanye West song. I'm not a big fan of Kanye West, but I at least know one song by him. I don't know a single goddamn Taylor Swift song. Oh my god, I need to actually fix that. Holy shit. Also, I'm gonna head out. It's alcohol time. Okay, enjoy your Sunday night alcohol. There's a T-Swift song called Cruel Summer that came out in 2019. When I think of Cruel Summer, I think of an older song. You Belong With Me. Perhaps you don't know her songs because you avoid them because she's a blonde lady with an acoustic guitar. Okay. Fair. Maybe it just very much doesn't fall in my wheelhouse. But hey, who knows? Maybe I'd like Taylor Swift, you know? Maybe I'd hear a Taylor Swift song that's really good. Because I'm sure, I don't just like dislike someone entirely. Usually, everyone has a song I like, you know? However, Taylor Swift aside, you want to know who I've been binging lately, music-wise? And to kind of shift gears slightly, have you guys ever listened to Hall & Oates before? Now, I have liked Hall & Oates for a very long time, but I actually haven't sat down and listened to like a whole album of Hall & Oates before. Right? I've only heard a bunch of scattered Hall & Oates songs, like Daryl Hall and John Oates. That they're called Daryl Hall and John Oates, not technically Hall & Oates. But motherfucker mentioned Hall & Oates like they were niche. No, I'm saying, for me, I had never sat down and listened to the whole album, Private Eyes, before. And, like I said, other songs I've liked. You Make My Dreams Come True. Private Eyes is a great song. You know, there's a bunch of songs. But then I sat down and listened to Private Eyes, and I'm like, God, this album is so goddamn good. Like, every song on it's amazing. So, I don't know. That's been the vibe lately, is just playing Hall & Oates in the background while I work. Like, there was one day... I'm also one of those people where I'll play, like, one song over and over again. And Mano a Mano was the song that I've looped. Which is weird, because it's an Oates song, which Daryl Hall sings 99% of Hall & Oates. But, Mano a Mano was my loop song for, like, a day. You ever have just, like, your stim song? That's me. Will you play Super Mario 64 DS on stream one day? Hey, maybe. I mean, you know, you mentioned a thing about just kind of looking at my tits, which, fair. But, you know, I might stream it someday. I do need the mod that makes it analog. Because the D-pad movement is garbage and really, really difficult to go back to. Really not a fan of that version compared to the real one, but it's okay. It's got some good stuff. It's the worst when you're in a song drought and you need to find a stim song to help you out. It's to put that, like, in a more positive way, it's nice when you find a song that you just, like, vibe with entirely. and oh, excuse me, and you just like loop. Cake, favorite type of nut? Probably cashews. I don't really eat nuts that often because they're kind of fatty, but I do like cashews. Almonds are pretty damn good, and they're also one of the best ones for you. Peanuts are obviously pretty good, but I'd say cashews are probably... Oh, pistachios! Pistachios rock, dude. I love pistachios. I haven't had them in forever, though. What album surprised you the most? I haven't really sat down and listened to like a full album in a while. But, surprised, huh? The albums that I've sat down and listened to are albums that I know are famous. You know what? Okay, I had never heard, maybe a couple years ago, I had never really heard Rumors before, which is by Fleetwood Mac. And I wasn't aware it was like some hugely famous, popular album. And then I listened to all of Rumors, and I was like, holy moly, these guys are amazing. And people are like, yeah, that's Fleetwood Mac. They did Go Your Own Way. I'm like, they made that song? Holy shit! So that was a while ago, maybe like 3 years ago. But that's when I learned that Fleetwood Mac was like fucking goated. But anyways, it is once again that time. 9:01, we actually went a minute over. But anyways, thank you guys for hanging out on this kind of... It started off as a low-key Sunday Bunday. Is Ribby Moo still streaming? I don't know if she's still streaming. But if Ribby Moo is streaming, I'll raid her. Somebody give me her name. And if she's not... well, actually, let me like wait a sec. 1 minute? She's not? Okay, I'll raid Jinx. If Jinx is drawing, sure. Give me her name. And stick around. Jinx is a wonderful friend of mine. Really fucking amazing person. Let me give you a little kiss. Mwah. There you go. Sorry, that was a weird little kiss, but this whole thing is weird, so you know. You should be used to this by now. Let's set it to world so it does not follow me. Okay. Stick around for Jinx. Say hi to her for me, and yeah. I will see you guys. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I've got some stuff going on. Some unfortunately real life stuff. But we'll see. I'll definitely stream on Wednesday. And we might do another web Wednesday depending. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Let me just get out of the way. Yeah, it worked. Tee-hee. Let me get way out of the way, so you guys don't see my lifeless body crumple in the distance. Yeah, you can still